Alright, it's late at night. I just watched the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I'm full of nostalgia. And I sold this on eBay a million years ago, and I regretted it every day since. Let's do it. I'm back, and I haven't made a video in a while because I haven't had anything that cool. But I found something cool. I went with my collecting harpoon. And I bagged me a whale. I was sitting around. Let's go back a little bit. Sitting around, watched Super Mario Brothers movie came out. I liked it. So then I watched the original Super Mario Bros. I was having a whole Super Mario Brothers evening. I watched the original one with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins. Yes, I like that movie. I'll even say I love that movie. Has nothing to do with the Super Mario Brothers, but somehow strangely more faithful than that Snake Eyes movie was to G.I. Joe. But that's another story. Then I was thinking, every time I think about Super Mario Brothers, I get a little depressed because when I was eBaying all my collection about a decade ago, I let go some really cool stuff. I managed to buy back almost all of it except for one thing. Super Mario Brothers Game Watch, and I was like, it always bugged me in the back of my head. I sold it. I think I got a good price for it. I don't remember exactly what I got for it, but I know I took the money, anything I made on eBay, I bought other stuff with it off of eBay. So I know I got cool stuff for it in my collection from the money I made on it, but it always bugged me that I let it go, and I had to have it back. Every time I looked on eBay, now it was selling for 3 times as much, 4 times as much, a couple $100. It's like, all right, I gotta let things go. Let that hole in my heart stay there. Just call it a mistake in life and we learn from it. No. I found a deal. I got it from Indonesia, and it is here. It actually works. All right, it's not mint condition. Mine was probably mint condition. I don't remember any scratches on it or nothing, but I got this thing for $115 and $30 shipping. And I was pooping my pants, worried that it wouldn't work. The picture showed it working. And then the guy didn't have the tracking number. I had to email him, say, hey, where's my tracking number? Finally got my tracking number. The guy was a good seller. Thing came packed perfectly. And guess what? It works. I got so much crap on eBay action figures with loose joints and broken this and that off there, and it didn't look like the picture of this thing from Indonesia. I don't even know exactly where that is. I got it, and it works. Look. Oh, my God. I remember I got this Christmas, I think, 83. Return of the Jedi Christmas. Got lots of Jedi stuff. And I got this. And that was after I already had this Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong. This is mine, original, still works. I was looking to sell this too. Thank God I didn't, because I felt bad after I sold this. I was even going to sell this thing. I can't find a battery for that. I don't know how to fix it. I'll fix that eventually. We'll make a video on that eventually. But thank God I didn't sell that. This, I sold it for probably $100, $150, $80, I don't remember. I ended up having to spend that much money back just to get this thing. But, oh, it felt so good to get it back. Collecting joy. I can't think of anything else that I sold that I want back. I remember selling some comic books, and not like I want them back in my collection. I regret selling them because I sold them at a bad price. But this is, I mean, there's still some stuff out there I want to buy. Some figures that I never had, but this is I had. It's a little scuffed up. We'll live with that. We'll deal with that. It's actually a really fun, challenging little game. I stink at it, but very good. It's got that crack. I'll be looking on eBay from now until forever for parts. Maybe I can swap them out. Hopefully I can find another screen. Yeah, this is hard. Most of the ones you find on eBay, they don't even work. This one works. This one works perfect. No issues at all. I cleaned it up a little bit. Still kind of skanky looking. But this is like a third of what the other ones go for. I don't know why this guy sold this one so cheap. That top, that's supposed to let the light in. And you're playing on a little mirror in there because that's where the video game is. That's how it lights it up. So I put my hand over, now you can't see it. Now you can see it. Now you can't see it. Now you can see it. There it is, up clear. We are super close. That's actually not what time it is. It's only about like 10:30 at night. I just didn't bother to set the watch and the clock yet. And it's a game watch, so I should do that. That's where you got to play with these little buttons down here. You know, just like Donkey Kong, this game is all on patience. Yeah, it's a very simple concept, but you are very impatient to get to the other side and hand off your little bomb to your buddy there so he can throw it. And is it Mario in Vietnam? I think he's in Vietnam. Where else would he be, like an American-looking soldier, be throwing bombs at people in jungle trees? I didn't think of that till now. Wow. If you know, people growing up on like Game Boys and Nintendo DS's and all that stuff, this is more than satisfied kids in the 80s, something like this. And this is way more deluxe than like a Tiger Electronics game, because this one's in color. But hey, the joy you had just on a long car ride playing one of these. This was this. Oh, try and play it a little bit. Wait, game A. I think that's easy. Alright, you're supposed to be Mario. You're supposed to try and hand off the bomb to the guy at the end. See on the bottom of the screen, there's a little match. You're supposed to avoid that. You're supposed to run. Ah. Boom. You accidentally blew up your own guy. It's kind of hard to try and play. The guy's supposed to reach. Oh, there he goes. Oh, crap. Ah, I didn't press the button. He had his hands out. Supposed to hand it him, and he throws a bomb. I don't think, as long as I ever had this, I ever put all my bombs to the other side. Come on, reach for it. Oh, you got it, see? And you're supposed to get 5 bombs to the other side. I don't think I ever beat that. Maybe once when I was like in 1986, after having it for a few years. It's supposed to be a watch too. There's no off button. It's just supposed to sit there. Be a watch, you look at it, but who's carrying this around as a watch? I don't know. I'm going to leave this probably in my car, play it at lunchtime from work. And we'll just make a short video. That's all I want to say. Perfect. But it's not perfect, but this is, you know, when you get something back that you lost on eBay, it's kind of like, it doesn't have the original mojo from when you were a kid. It's like, well, it's not the same one. This isn't the one I got for Christmas, along with, you know, Return of the Jedi figures and some G.I. Joe figures, stuff like that. First wave of G.I. Joe figures, well, second wave, it was 83. But, no. This one, when I opened the package and saw that it worked and got it working and played it, I'm about, that hole in my heart from selling it is about 98% closed. All right, we fixed it, good enough. The crack kind of bugs me a little bit, but you know what? I knew that going in, so mission accomplished. Harpoon. Some other nerd would probably have it on watch. He's like, well, I'll get it at payday. No, I got it and I snatched it from him. Bought it in the middle of the night. Way after I watched my Super Mario Brothers marathon. I downloaded them both. There's some good cams on, the torrent. I'll probably make another video just to highlight this one, but I thought this one had a better story to it. This one has been in my possession for years and years and years. I knew exactly where it was, what tote I had it sitting in for probably the last 10 years, the last time I bothered to look at it. No, this one was the better story. This one gets a video. And if I can... I'm kind of embarrassed to take this one to a watch shop, but I could probably find a tiny little screwdriver and figure out what kind of battery goes in there. We'll get to this one eventually too. Yeah, I used to play this one in class. Teacher was boring. Play this on your wrist. Got me through some... My grades were terrible, but I wasn't bored. Paying for it now, but at least I make enough to buy this kind of stuff because I got, D pluses in school because I was playing with this. Whatever. I'm happy. Watch, like, subscribe, do all that. Thank you.